Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the 3D printing journey. We're on the way right now to go get a Bambu Lab P1S from a person from Facebook Market. I've been writing for 3 weeks. Finally gave in. I got rid of the two K1 Max printers that I had at home. Started going over to Bambu due to the multicolor. Dropped a video a couple days ago. I'm not sure if Creality looked at it or not, but they started dropping the multicolor system, especially the K2. What I think about that, they took forever, honestly. They promised certain times, and then on top of that, the AMS that comes with the Creality, even though it's not called AMS, the multicolor printer machine that comes with it, it's only capable for the K2. It's not able to use for the K1. When I thought on the website, it said it was able to be used for all K1 series. But so even if I did have the K1 Max still at home, it would have been waste because it still had never done the multicolor. So I'm confused on what Creality's trying to do. I knew it was not going to be possible for them to try to do the upgrade to the K1 because they would have to change the whole setup for the nozzles and the whole back piece of plastic for the machine, because they would have to just change the whole components for it to poop out the plastic and then for it to do its thing how like Bambu does. So yeah, that's what I think about that. Honestly, Bambu is winning right now because they're ahead of the game on every aspect. Maybe because they're not, yeah, I can understand they're not big at scale yet to on build plate, but due time it will come. Just wish Creality was more ahead of the game and understood whether the customers that, because they're missing a whole chunk that don't have the money, especially in this type of economy that just about to be starting to get better, to buy another K2 with the whole machine setup. It's kind of wild. They should have been thought about that. I think they're just trying to push product and not think about everything else that comes along with it. Now, on the other hand, with Bambu, back to the conversation with the email that we talked about the first video, they wrote me back. They're saying that they can't give me no discounts because I guess Black Friday sales is so cheap that they want me to buy a brand new printer rather than just trying to fix 3 or 4 or 5 components. It will be 5 to 6 times cheaper. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know why they're acting like that. But yeah, so just ride with me to go get this new P1S. I'm really glad that I'm getting this. And then if this one works perfectly fine, perfectly fine, and then I have the other X1C at home that I'm trying to fix due to water damage. If that goes perfectly fine, I'm not gonna buy any printers anytime soon because I will have 4. I might buy one more bigger one, but only due time. Will tell, because I'm not sure what's the plans from here on. Trying to get everything ready for my YouTube channel and also for the printing business. Trying to do everything right so there's no hiccups, Alright, guys, hope you enjoyed the time. Hope you ride with me for a little bit, and then we'll be back to the next part when I see you guys around like an hour or 30 minutes. Alright, guys, so we're 8 minutes away. Excuse the glasses, I got real sensitive eyes. Yeah, so we're getting the P1S. As soon as I get it, I'll show you guys in the car. The owner said that it works perfectly fine. The only thing issue is with it is that it can seem to print small things, which it doesn't make sense to me. I just think the owner just doesn't have the time for it. He's probably just a busy person who comes from work and try to work it out with the printer, but is just too tired at times. And he probably haven't came across the right informative people on YouTube either. But I'm gonna figure it out. If there's no issue to it, and if there is an issue and I fix it, then hey. But I think it'd be like a little small issue. I don't think it's a big issue at all. He showed me some prints yesterday that he printed while we were talking. Other than that, like I said, I don't think it's an issue at all. It's just probably like a clogged nozzle or something with bed leveling or something. Just something that can be fixed. It's not that much of a headache. Yeah, but we're on the way now. So when I get the printer and stuff like that, then I'm gonna show you guys. All right. All right, man. See you guys soon. All right, guys. So here's the setup. The P1S. Got it from the dude. Came with some tools. A lot of clogged up nozzles. I just was having an issue. All this filament, you know, the AMS over there. I'm gonna go home, put it up together, and we'll get back to it. All right. All right, guys. So we're coming back from getting the printer. Shout out to Matt for helping us out on the P1S. Dude's a pretty cool guy. We topped it up, talked about different ideas, and you know, just about life and whatnot. He sold it to me for $700. It's a P1S with a bunch of filament. I think he has 3 nozzles included: a smooth plate for the engineering, and then a texture plate for the regular prints. Yeah, so can't wait to go to home and then put it all together so you guys can look at it and see. I don't think there's something wrong with it. We just gotta go see when we put it up together. My bad if you guys are shaking right now. I'm driving in the car. Yeah, so I'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, so we're back from the drive. It was in Lakeland, Florida, where I picked it up. Shout out to Matt for helping us out getting this P1S. I got it for all this for $700. It was, I think it was 14 or 15. There's 4 in there. There's 3. That's 10. So that's 14 filaments. With 13, and that one is the PLA support. And 2 sheets, the AMS, some tools, and some extra spools back there. Yeah, for $700. Shout out to Matt. Thanks for helping us out. Cool guy. We sat there in the parking lot at Walmart, talked about a lot of stuff. You know, really informant. But yeah, he told me to take care of it because he didn't want to sell it, but he had to just do it because he had some other stuff, guy and plan in mind. So I'm here to support him, how he was here to support me. All right, just got to set it up and put it to the plate, to the table. As you see, I swapped it up. You clearly can see where it's gonna be at. So it could be gray. So it could be black, gray, black, black, silver, black. I didn't want it to look tacky and have 2 blacks and 1 silver, so I wanted to make it look nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna set it up and then we're gonna switch up the angle. But before we do the setup and everything, there's all the filament and stuff that came with the deal that I bought. This fiber, PET G carbon fiber. This is another carbon fiber. The PLA support. This beautiful, nice sky blue PLA mat. This dark blue PLA, white PLA, like a sky blue. I think this is PLA as well. Is it? It might be PLA. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know. And then this is carbon fiber. I guess it's red, maybe. Then another carbon fiber in black. And another carbon fiber in black. Like I said, Matt looked out. I appreciate him for the deal and helping us out to move forward on this journey. All right, let's set it up, guys. It fits perfect. This ain't in the right cord. It's crazy. I remind myself to buy a new cord for it. My bad, excuse the mess, guys. My bad, guys. I'm such a perfectionist. I'm trying to make sure everything fits right. It's wobbling. I can't have it wobbling. Haha. A little bit of foam. Scared me for a quick second. It was like flashing like crazy. So I got a Big Tree Tech Panda the Panda screen thing. When I got it with the first one over there, but I think the guy knew he had a problem with the P1S USB slot, because this tends not to stay on. He told me there was no issue, but I think there is. But we're gonna right now gonna add the information of this P1S to the Panda. Maybe this one will work, so I could just put it on here for both of them. Great idea, guys. Let's figure this out real quick. I gotta have an extra slot open at least. It's a sticker right here. I'm trying to get to remove. It's like stopping me from putting in the USB. There you go. You know how USBs are too. Goodness. Alright guys, almost there. It's pretty dirty, just clean it up. So the story on this one, they said they got it from another person. I thought he was the first owner. Guess not. So he said there's no problems to it. I think it was just a problem with him trying to use a certain material on here that he was not able to. He said he updated the nozzle put the carbon fiber, and that's what you'd be having an issue with, but everything else seems to be fine. But we'll figure it out. I think the printer's fine. Can rest later. Just trying to set this up for you guys. Boom, boom, boom. Put it in, so you tuck it in a little bit. Then you tuck it inside the P1S right on top. Like right on top of this little slot. It's not nice and neat right now, but I'll get it nice and neat in a few. Let's spend more time over here. Just let me fold this up real quick. Yep, there it goes. Boom, boom, bam, bam. Let's get this information set up over here on this one. Think about doing a factory reset, honestly. Do not mind me, guys. Trying to set this up.
Three hours later.
Alright guys, we got done setting it up. When you get a printer for somebody else, you got to factory reset the printer if you like to. If not, you just change the network that's connected to, so you connect it to your phone on the app, and then you sync it up, and everything will run perfectly fine. From there, if you have a Panda, if you don't have the X1 Carbon with a better screen, then you will have to connect it to here. When you're done connecting it to here, it will automatically sync to the Wi-Fi. So you ain't gotta do too much editing. It'll pop up there. You gotta confirm and then put the access code that's on here to be able to be put on here. So that's why I have the 1 and 2 now. Let's put that here. Everything went well. That crashed out. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. It has an SD card. Yeah, it does. Same kind, the blank one. It's telling me that it's not using camera. But it's alright, guys. So yeah, so we got it here set up. Let's turn on these lights. I wonder how can you tell which one's which. Oh, that's why. That's how. So ignore. Okay. You go here. Okay, so when you want to switch over to which printer you want to use, you gotta highlight it red, and then go home, and it would change the name here, and it would show you all the information on there. Like, this one doesn't show as much information as the other one for some reason. Because I printed something, so this is why I have more data on top of there. What is that? I think he put it where it doesn't show video or anything like that. It's okay with me though. Alright guys, so that's how it is. That's how you set it up. On Printer Talk, Bambu had reached out. They're telling me that they can't help me out on the parts, and since they got a Black Friday sale, it's better off to buy a new printer for the X1 carbon out there that's water damage. So I ordered some parts, waiting for it to come and be here on Monday. Delay, I guess, because all this holiday ordering from other people, ordering gifts and stuff. So yeah, I hustled and bustled for this one. I didn't have the money for it. I had to figure out how to make some extra cash on the side. It removed me from taking my poop trays out, so now I have to create my own poop trays. But I might end up doing something like this. I wanted to make a big tray for 3, but then I had to do the measurements and all that crazy stuff. But then I thought a better idea, do something like this. It's like a catcher. Found this on, I think, on Maker World. I have to shout out the the creator of this. I forgot what the name was. I've just been real busy. Something like this. Found some tubes at Ace Hardware where they're flexible, so I'm thinking about getting one that adapts, probably small, then it turns bigger. Because I don't want the poop to get stuck, but I don't think it will get stuck with the width of this thick. So doing that, connect 3 and put into one big bucket, and then it'll just all dump together without me having to do too much changing, and also worrying about where the poop is going to and whenever to change it as well, like I just mentioned. Other than that, I'm upset with Bambu on the regard of that, and then they had the nerve to ask me to leave a review on my customer service that I had with them, and honestly, customer service, product, customer service, yeah, sucks. So then got the video on the first video that we had. Creality, I guess, maybe heard of it or her seen it, because they dropped the new AMS. I'm honestly not upset that they dropped the new AMS with the K2. They released it finally after everybody was waiting for it. Not upset, honestly, because what is that? 6 more inches of space. But in all reality, who's gonna print out a big print like that? You know, so we tend to make small things, not too much of a big thing. If they're really big, they end up to be big portraits or something that somebody need to customize. But in all reality, we don't need big things printed out unless, like I said, it's needed. But majority of the stuff, everything that you see in stores are like 6 to 8 inches max, and width is probably like 6, 4. So it really depends on how you're trying to go at it. Yeah, guys. So if you guys want to talk about how to start a business, there's stores out there. I mean, not stores, but there's websites out there like SEO Flicks. They have stuff for you guys to download and stuff like that to sell if you guys wanted to, whatever the case might be. They give you the rights to sell some. Made this and stuff like that. It opens. Made all this with the Creality, but hey, what can I do when they only have one color? So I kind of gave up on that. Oh goodness, what is this? My bad, guys. Everything is run and gun. I ain't doing no major editing. So look at this. Yeah, stuff like that. You gotta find people who are willing to let you use the product. You pay a certain amount of money, X amount of dollars a month for their subscription. It's kind of like YouTube or anything else that you have, and you're able to make some financial gains out of it, or learn the aspect of how to create something or how something looks, and try to get the jigs on how to make something similar, or how they made it, or whatever the case might be. But yeah, this is the setup, this is the journey. I appreciate you guys coming with me to go get the P1S. The X1C carbon is going to get fixed soon, hopefully, when the parts come Monday. And after that, we'll speak. I'm going to drop another video on how to fix filament if you got filament from somebody else, because I'm trying to figure something out where I can use the spools from Bambu, write down the color and the type of it is, and if I can figure out what filament works perfectly fine with no adding on to anything, with probably the settings of the Bambu, and if that thing goes well, I might end up just getting that filament, swapping it over, keeping these FRD tags, and just whenever I have filament to use, I'll just put it together with this. So yeah, so that's my other idea I got going on. But other than that, guys, I hope you appreciate the video. I appreciate you guys viewing, and like, share, subscribe, and see you next time in the next video. Peace. Alright guys, so since we're on this topic now, let's talk about filament storage. When you buy packs from somebody else, you usually keep it outside like this, which is good material. It kind of sucks that even fiber, carbon fiber, it kind of sucks that all this filament is out. Like for example, this is sucked in nice and tight, just so you can tell there's no holes or anything like that. So this is good. Same thing with this one. I bought this for somebody else. Well, I got it when I got when I sold the K1 Max. Got some CAS and some filament. This is like real good. You can tell it's like real sealed. There's no holes or nothing. So we put it to the side. Now, for example, this is my filament. I don't have the bags yet. You could suck all the air out and reseal it. But what I do, I tend to keep all the air out, push it out, and then put some of these Orbeez in there. I'm sorry. So it looks like this when I do it. I put it in the bag, and then it just doesn't look all professional, but I take out much air I can, and then I put these Orbeez bags in there. That's what I do. Thanks to Anycubic, they have resealable bags. A lot of these companies don't have no other bags like this. They tend to just be one bag used. For example, this one, I had to swap it out for one. The filaments up there from Bambu Lab, there's no resealment, so it's like this is just garbage. So this is one of the Anycubics that I had in there that I replaced it with another bag for another filament instead of the AMS. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna show you guys what I do. I put the Orbeez in here, put a loose 2 or 3 in there, depending on the material. Put the spool inside. Try to get as much air out as possible. I know it's like it's impossible really if they don't have a vacuum sealer, but I do my best. Then before I close it, as much. Filament got loose. Oh no. You gotta be careful because sometimes the filament goes underneath the wrong way. It will get trapped underneath other filaments and you're screwed. You gotta figure out how to unravel it, and you gotta start doing too much stuff to try to get it perfect. So try to avoid that. If you try to take your filament out or you open a new filament, try to keep your hands on that filament. If not, it's gonna slip out and then go underneath a bunch of other filament lines, and next thing you know, you'll have trouble trying to print. So I go like that. You hear all that air coming out. Then I seal it up. It's not all that good, but perfect as I could get it. This is the other. This is a PLA carbon fiber that I got the other when I first got the new carbon fiber one. Put that in there. Now here's a great example of how Bambu comes with a brand new bag. It's not open, so there has to be a hole here somewhere. You can look at how much air came inside of this bag, where it's like you're able to move around. I'm trying to look for the hole. I think it's right here. Yep, there's a hole right here. You see it? It ripped out. There's a hole in there. The filament is probably real dry. So what we're gonna do is transfer it over to a new bag. This is really important filament, especially expensive filament. Put it to a new bag. Ugh. I didn't mean to make the video long, but if I have to make it to a part 2, then I would. But I'm just trying to show you guys as much as I can, you know. And if not, it's gonna be a separate video on how to store filament. So here we go. Squeeze the air out until you hear it go. And then you seal it up in the end. Throw that to the side. This is garbage because you can't refill it. Looks like I'm about to buy some from Amazon. Amazon do sell reusable filament bags that you can suck out the air and reuse it over again. Saying over and over and over again. So like for example, I got 3 filaments right now. This is not important. Which are important, what I'll be considered the most important are these carbon fibers. So these 2 can be left outside. I honestly might end up just using one of these in there because I'm about to run out of some type of color up there. I'm about to run out of green soon, so I'm trying to go to a store, the 3D store over here by my house. Try to get some filament from them, but they're not picking up. I'm not sure they're in lunch or something. But, well, they're on lunch. I'm sorry. The Roomba had took my daughter's book with it. Let's add some. On this, I'll add like 3 or 4 bags, just because it's like a really important material. Ruba's having a hard time. Give me a second. It was my fault, guys. All right. Just keep filling these bags back up. Put that one to the side, and this is the only bag I got left. I thought I had more bags, but I guess I don't. Put this other carbon fiber in there. That blue I might end up using today, so I'm probably not even stressing it out. I have to do with this reindeer today. Let's see. Even though I got more filament over there, it's like a couple of, like almost empty spools. Not stressing about that. When you got big rolls like this, especially expensive materials, you gotta like tuck it away a certain way. You can't just leave money just laying out like that. It gets getting damaged. All right, yeah, there we go. Try to do my best on this one. I don't know, I'm having a hard time. Like I said, I'm gonna end up getting those resealable bags. There it goes. From Amazon. And hopefully I can show you guys a video on that and how it works. So I really want to know how it works myself. And then these, I have them open, which I shouldn't have open because it's gonna suck up all the moisture in the air. Put this somewhere else. Alright guys, well, that's how I store my filament. These are all the filaments I have left are open. And these are all empty spools over here on the left side. One is damaged. So Yep, that's how you store your filament, guys. So if you have any questions or anything that you guys want to let me know how you guys store up your filaments, let me know. What I typically do when these spools are empty, take the little FRD chips out and try to write the name and the color of it and what kind of material it is, so you could use it for a future reference with different materials. So I'm trying to figure it out and see if it works like that. But I'll keep you guys posted if it does or doesn't. Meantime, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, man. Like, share, subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Out.